The Daily Beast is reporting on the issue of drug addiction and some problems that arise as a result of pregnant mothers who are struggling with it. So here's what they say. In response to a heroin epidemic, some Cincinnati hospitals are starting a new program to test all mothers or their infants for opiates, not just those deemed to be at risk based on their background. The program is intended to help physicians identify newborns who could suffer withdrawal symptoms. Mothers who test positive will be referred to treatment while their newborns receive extended care. Okay, now, that's the progressive approach, and here's what the barbarians are doing. Quote, in light of the spike in heroin use, the CDC recommends that states increase access to treatment for drug addiction. But some states seem to believe that the best way to help newborns is by threatening their addicted mothers with jail time instead of providing treatment and social support. In 2014, a Tennessee law went into effect allowing pregnant women who take narcotics to be charged with aggravated assault, which could result in a 15-year prison sentence. Now, that's not all. According to the Guttmacher Institute, there are at least 10 states where they take a punitive approach to pregnant drug addicts as opposed to a rehab approach. See, this is the problem, guys. This is the problem when you don't give a fuck about empirical reality and what's the best way to handle a situation, and you want to just take your gut reaction and your knee-jerk feeling and implement that. Then you have fucking chaos, and you have barbaric, draconian policies like, oh, a drug-addicted pregnant woman, throw her in jail. How is that in any way, shape, or form a solution? I mean, I see only downsides to that. You give somebody a criminal record, you make it so that when they get out, they can't get a job to support the baby. You make it so that when they get out, they probably go right back on drugs. You make it so that when they're in prison, they go through withdrawal cold turkey, and when they go through withdrawal cold turkey, it's not just going to have negative effects on them. It also might have negative effects on the fetus that they plan to carry to term. There are 1,000,000,001 problems with it, and furthermore, it's not a criminal problem. It's just not a criminal problem. If somebody truly is addicted and they can't help it, and you know they do drugs when they're pregnant, obviously that person needs medical help. They need an intervention. But no, we have some people who say just out of sight, out of mind, just throw her in jail, lock her up. 15 years for assault in some cases. Seriously? No, but what's so ironic is that these states too that are doing it, like Tennessee, some of these states are some of the most Christian states in America, some of the most religious states in America. We believe in Jesus. We believe in his message of redemption and taking care of people and the sick and the downtrodden and whatnot. And then here they have a perfect, case where they can implement their belief, and they do the exact opposite. Well, here's a poor woman struggling with drug addiction, and she's got a kid coming, and she needs help. She needs rehab. She needs to get back on her feet. She needs a plan here. No, fuck it. We don't want to help at all. Just throw them in jail. Throw them in jail. And by the way, in the long run, you're probably going to spend more money going this way, going in this direction, than you are if you actually have programs set up to help these women. So, guys, I've said it before, and I'll say it again. I'm going to keep saying it. Oftentimes, whether it's social policy, economic policy, you look across the board, the liberal ideas are just superior. You have a better outcome as a result of them if you implement them. If you set up a rehab program for women in this situation, if you actually treat them like human beings, the outcomes are significantly better, and you're going to make it so that she can have a better life and the kid can have a better life. When everything, is you treat it like you're living in the year 1200 and everything is throw them in jail, lock them up, throw away the key, don't give a fuck about them, well, obviously the outcomes are going to be worse. Obviously the quality of life in your state is going to be lower, and obviously you're just shittier people. So we got to wake up, man. It's 2015, and we still have 10 states that maybe not will lock you up if you're drug addicted and you're pregnant. What kind of shit is that, man? I mean, that's so out of bounds that it's upsetting that I even have to talk about it and cover this story today, because you would think that we should be past this. People in the rest of the modern world are looking at us like, yeah, you guys really are half stupid. I don't know why you're doing this. Let's get our shit together and let's set up a federal program and federal laws that address this situation and make it so that people get rehab and help when they need it.